I started Think Pipeline over a decade ago after recognising the fact there's a gap in the market in terms of lead generation agencies that employ experienced IT-based callers. Since that time, we now employ 40 people across the UK, but we cover the whole of EMEA in native language. We also cover US and Canada as well. When I used to use telemarketing companies, when I worked at vendors, what we found was the lack of experience. People were having to use scripts, and as soon as they spoke to an IT director or a C-suite decision maker, they kind of got lost. It wasn't fluid, it was very stilted. And there was one key element missing, and the key element was the fact that they employed young people that had no experience in IT, so that effectively when they engaged with C-suite level people, it was no more than a minute. They couldn't pivot, they couldn't get that crucial sort of business-led discussion out. I won't employ anybody that hasn't come from an IT-based background like myself. So we've got callers from SaaS backgrounds, from vendor-based backgrounds, distribution, but the key point is that they can have a very business-led discussion with an IT director, and they can pivot where the conversation goes. So they are able to follow that conversation and close it. We have a database that we've built up over the last 10 years. This includes a wealth of intellect in terms of not just who the IT decision makers are, sort of mid-market up to the global 2000 list, but also what they have in terms of infrastructure in their environment. So we track storage, servers, cloud roadmap, hypervisor, with refresh dates of all of those. So effectively, when a customer comes to us looking for a very targeted campaign, for example, we can cross-match their target accounts back into our data. We can pull that rich intellect, and we've got a very good position with which to start the campaign. We advocate pilots as a proof of concept, and it not only proves that Think Pipeline can deliver upon expectations, it also shows us that the two companies can work together. And since we started the company, every single pilot we have done has gone on, so 100% record have gone on to become customers. We believe one of the reasons our pilots have been so successful is that we work in true partnership with our customers. It is a two-way thing. We are realistic in our deliverable in terms of leads. We work with the customer. We find out what they think is a good lead. So what does a good lead look like to you? Once we understand that and the full remit of the campaign, we then commit to a lead SLA. One of the rare things in the industry is that we actually guarantee leads. So our customers have peace of mind when committing to Think Pipeline in terms of money spent and expectations. If we don't get to the guaranteed lead SLA by the end of the period, Think Pipeline will actually carry on at our own costs to get to that lead SLA. Therefore, you have complete protection when spending money with us.